No. Well, that's the short answer, but the long one is a whole lot more complicated. You see, at Blizzcon last week, a ton of things happened in relation to Overwatch. From the insane finale of a World Cup to some epic announcements of future heroes. It really was exciting. But it also spelled out the future of this game, and it isn't necessarily good. But how? Well, let's begin with the Overwatch World Cup, which came to its epic conclusion. About a month earlier, so did the Overwatch League. But that's the problem. They reached their conclusions and might not be coming back. Earlier this year, Blizzard offered Overwatch League teams $6 million to leave the league, and I'm pretty sure a lot of teams are about to take them up on that offer. The teams have constantly been losing money on Owl since its very beginning, and are likely eager to get out while they still can. And without any teams left, how is the league supposed to continue? Quite simply, it isn't. At this point, it's pretty clear that this most recent season was the last of the current league, and Zoe's amazing final speech quite clearly showed that.
You all made this so much more than just a competition. This was not just a show, alright? This was a shared dream that was uniting us across borders, languages, and differences.
This is the end of any official Overwatch esports scene, at least for now, and knowing that, it's highly uncertain if a World Cup will return either. But why does this even matter? What makes having a successful esports scene so important? Well, I'd say the biggest thing is advertising. Now, I don't mean advertising in the way you might expect. Sure, it can attract a few brand new fans, but for that number to be even remotely significant, I will need to be successful on a whole nother level. No, what I mean is advertising for already existing fans, because what esports truly are is a way of bringing fans even closer to the game, and they're an encouragement for you to go and play it. You, who already at least somewhat enjoys it. You, who sees the pros do crazy things and gasps in amazement. You, who then wants to start playing right away, because you feel inspired to go and try to do the impossible things that you just saw. Of course you can't do them, why would you? But that's not important. What matters is that you got excited about the game and went and played it even more. Esports also have other purposes, but from my experience, this is the main one. And now, Overwatch may be about to lose just that. That's not the only thing this game is about to lose. During one of the Overwatch panels at Blizzcon, one of the devs announced that they will be focusing on Overwatch primarily as a PvP game. Now, I think this is a good decision. I love the PvP of this game, and that PvE clearly didn't work, so putting time into content for PvP seems like the right play. After all, the one thing Overwatch needed for years was more content, and now we're finally getting it. However, this does mean that they will be largely abandoning the story and PvE aspects of the Overwatch world. We already kind of knew this, but that original dream we had of what Overwatch could become is no more. I guess one could take it as the final official announcement of its death. Now, I'm not going to start arguing or complaining about any of the stuff you've already heard a million times before. I'm simply stating that this will be a big loss for the game and the general Overwatch universe. But that doesn't mean we can't also gain from it. Because you know what this does mean? More dev time spent on improving the game. And let's be real, anyone who still plays this game plays it because of the PvP. So if anything, a heavy focus of resources on the part of the game which is actually keeping people engaged can almost only be a good thing. We're getting a Hog Rubik soon, more next season, a new game, new maps, more collabs, and even more heroes later on like Venture or Space Ranger. There is so much to look forward to in this game, and the acquisition of Blizzard by Microsoft will hopefully keep things that way. The devs are listening more to fans, and the awful comp system is finally getting changed, thank God. And when it comes to esports, whilst there may not be anything officially run by Blizzard anytime soon, there will still be tournaments run by third-party organizations, like potentially ESL. Overwatch is, at its core, a competitive game, and that won't be lost. Maybe one day, an official Overwatch League could start back up once again, in an even more exciting and sustainable format than it ever has been. So, is this the end of Overwatch? Absolutely not. Is this the loss of the pinnacle of what this game could have become? Sure, but is this simply the beginning of a new era? I'd say so.